Elon Musk has announced that Donald Trump is going to be allowed back on Twitter. This is assuming that Musk actually ends up buying Twitter, like he said he is. And it's unclear whether Donald Trump will abandon his completely abandoned, pre-abandoned truth social media, or whatever it's called. But just remember, this is the guy who was, spreading anti-vax misinformation, and also demanded that Matt Leck be fired, even though he never corrected, Weinstein never corrected the fact that you work with TYT. He just looked on, he just got mistaken because he looked on Wikipedia. So here is this, the deep thinker. Which Weinstein is this?
This is Brett.
Yes. Brett Weinstein with his wife and co-host. What's her name?
Heather something.
Heather Heying.
Yeah.
Heather Heying. Yeah. Now, let's just take it down a notch so that this bat crap crazy conspiracy theory we have doesn't sound as unhinged as it actually is.
Every Western country from Canada to the EU has drafted laws to keep Twitter censored. Do you think they'll kill him if that doesn't work?
For reasons that we have discussed, the difference between a world in which Twitter successfully escapes the censorious impulse and Twitter fails to escape, there's all the difference in the world. I don't think we know what happens if it succeeds. We know what happens if it fails because we're living it already. Mm-hmm. But who knows what lengths they might go to prevent this, because the point is, it isn't just Twitter. Once you have Twitter as a free place, it will cause a race to the top. And it's inevitable. And the same thing is true for universities, and the same thing is true for newspapers. And so we should just keep your eye on anything where somebody threatens to put one, whatever it is, together that evades the problem, and expect fireworks.
All right, let me translate for people who don't have some type of neurological problem or
who don't speak charlatan.
Who don't speak charlatan. He has asked the question. They take IMs, I guess, like we do, or emails. Will they kill Elon Musk if he takes over Twitter? And the former professor takes a moment to consider this and says it's a real possibility. It's a possibility because they know. All right, so first off, I got news for you. No one's going to kill Elon Musk because he owns Twitter. The right is like so invested in everyone else being so put out by Elon Musk controlling Twitter. Like I said when this was first announced, I could give a shit about Elon Musk going into it. Good luck, buddy. I hope you lose every one of those $46 billion. More so just because I hope you lose every one of those $46 billion, and I would like to tax the rest of your billions of dollars away. But so this great thinker says, like, look, it's a possibility that we have to acknowledge that they could assassinate Elon Musk if he owns Twitter. And then the reasoning is even stupider, because it's going to be a race to the top. In their warped fantasy mind, that the reason why Twitter is inhibited from becoming a massive success is because they banned Alex Jones and
ivermectin hustlers,
and whatever it is. Fascists and Nazis and liars got banned from Twitter. And once they come back, that's going to cause the entire society to change their habits and all of a sudden want to use Twitter, because it's going to be a place where if I really want to hear what a white supremacist has to say, or someone who completely denies, the efficacy of vaccines, or someone who says, like, I should be taking all sorts of medication from my vet to fight COVID, then all these people are going to rush in, and then there's going to be market pressure for Facebook to do the same,
and colleges
and institutions and YouTube and all of this, which is even if I was to accept any one of these bad crap assumptions along the way, does not follow to the next bad crap assumption. Like, that's the thing. They say, like, you know, if you have schizophrenia, usually it's just like the primary assumption that you have is wrong, but then everything else follows logically. He has not only the primary assumption wrong, but then every subsequent step in that chain of logic is almost just as bat crap crazy as the first assumption.
Right.
He's just a bad thinker.
Yes.
He is a charlatan, but then also a bad thinker. But
I mean, I love being asked to be fired by a guy who called me a drunk pilot and then spent the next 12 months telling people to buy ivermectin.
yes,
The perfect prophylactic.
but here's why he has a lot more authority.
Oh, I'm
when
listening
he
now.
speaks,
I'm listening now.
because he delivers it this way. Had I made the argument that he starts with an assumption that is, well, I hesitate to use this word, but bat crap crazy, and follows it with and the next logical step is also devoid of any intellect or logic.
A layering of crap, if you will.
Yes.
If you will. If you will.
And then he uses that spurious foundation upon which he has built another spurious floor to leap to the next spurious floor, which is built on a house of, I hesitate to use this word, crap. So he's full of crap, but it's like a crap parfait. Where there's crap and then there's a slightly different color of crap over which you overlay another layer of crap and so on.
Forgive me, but a house of crap.
A house of crap.
Perhaps?
Yes, craps. It's like a casino. All right, folks, just some IMs, and then we'll get out of here.